Let me ask you something. Why are you losing your sleep over and over again, the people who don't even know you exist? Why are you making yourself feel like garbage, comparing yourself to someone else's trending on Instagram reel? It's not just ruining your mood, it's slowly destroying your self-worth, and you don't even realize it's happening. The truth about comparison. You think it's just a harmless scrolling, like a little Instagram, and just watch few of stories. Or maybe you watch a YouTube video or random strangers post on Twitter. But the deep down, something shifts in your mind. You see someone with clear skin, a better lifestyle, or maybe have a perfect relationship, and then you start doing it like this. Why don't I look like that? Why is my life so boring? Why am I not successful like them? Just pause right there. You don't even know this person. You don't know their real life. You don't know what they're hiding behind the filter, the pose, the caption. But guess what? You just gave your self-esteem away to a complete stranger. Let me tell you what broke me. One night, I was lying in my bed, and then I start scrolling through reels like usual. Then suddenly, one guy popped up my feed. He was my age. He is now a millionaire and traveling all over the world, and he looked fit and healthy. And also, he was smiling with his girlfriend in a beautiful view. I checked his profile. I didn't mean to, but I stayed there for 45 minutes, looking at his cars, his body, his lifestyle, and by the time I closed the app, I felt like I had wasted my entire life. I looked around. Dark room, empty walls, same old routine, same pajamas, same problems. That night, I didn't sleep well. I wasn't just tired, I was ashamed of myself. And that's when I realized something. I wasn't inspired by him. I was being crushed by him. Let's be brutally honest. Social media is a lie. It's not real life, it's a performance. You only see what they want you to see. You see the beach, not the breakdown. The six-pack, not the depression. The proposal, not the fights. The promotion, not the panic attacks. Here's the truth. You're comparing your raw, unfiltered life to someone's carefully edited audition tape. That's not fair. That's not smart. And worst of all, it's self-destruction. Let me tell you what happens when you keep comparing yourself to someone. You stop trying to work. Why? Because you always feel behind, no matter how hard you work, but someone else has already achieved it. So, what do? You give up before you start, and that's dangerous, because your brain learns this pattern. Why try? I'll never be good enough anyway. And then you scroll again, and again, and again, until your entire day becomes a graveyard of self-doubt. I've seen it, I've lived it, and it nearly ruined me. You want to know what finally changed my life? I stopped treating the internet like a mirror, and I started treating it like a museum. Let me explain. When you walk into a museum, you look at the art, you admire it. You don't cry because you're not Picasso. You don't punch the wall because Van Gogh had more talent. You look, you appreciate, and then you move on. That's how I started treating content. You see a beautiful body? Cool. A guy building a business? Nice. A couple posting cute photos? Good for them. But it's not your life. It's not your path. It's not your timeline. You're not supposed to be them. You're supposed to be you. Let me tell you with one more truth. Every second you spend comparing your life to someone else's, you're wasting a moment you could be building your own. You don't need to be the next influencer. You don't need to look like a model. You don't need a perfect body or a luxury watch or a Bali sunset to prove your worth. You just need to stop running someone else's race. Because here's the problem starts. You're comparing your chapter 2 to their chapter 20, but you don't realize they skipped pages. They bought shortcuts. Or worse, they're miserable and faking it. Stop falling for the trap. The 3-step detox, starting today. All right, you've heard the truth. Now here's what to do about it. Step 1, clean your home feed, then mute and unfollow or unsubscribe the person. Content makes you feel less. Cut it out. This is your brain we're talking about. Protect it like your life depends on it. Step 2, create before you consume. Before you start to scroll, write something. Write a journal or record yourself, then do workout and start build something for you before you invite the world into your mind. Step 3, ask this one question. Would I trade my entire life for theirs? Not just the success, all of it. The trauma, the family, the stress, the mental health. Because you don't get to pick and choose. And most of the time, when you ask that honestly, the answer is no. Let me challenge your brain right now. If you have to compare, then compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Not who you are online, not who you pretend to be, not who you wish you were, but the real you. Are you showing up more? Are you being more honest? Are you wasting less time on fake lives? That's what matters. Not your follower count, not your clothes, not your car. Your progress is your power. Let me tell you something nobody told me when I was lost in comparison. You're not behind. You're not late. You're not failing. You're on your path, and it's supposed to look different. You're growing at your own pace. You're healing from things no one knows about. You're learning how to stop performing and start living. And that's not weakness. That's strength. So here's the brutal truth. You don't need to become more like them. You need to become more like you, without the noise, without the filter, without the pressure. Because your real life, the messy one, the slow one, the one that nobody claps for, that's the one worth fighting for. So now close the app, look around, and get back to building the only life that matters, yours. So if this hit you hard, good. That means you're ready. Ready to unsubscribe from the fake life and start showing up for the real one. So if you like this video, please hit like button and share this video with someone who needs it. And remember, you're not falling behind. You're just finally waking up. So you've got this. And finally, be happy and stay happy, because we have limited time.